So you've lived in Bogota your whole life.
Yes, I've been like live here, like because I was born here, but as I told you, like my family, they're from another city, and we go there like almost 2 or 3 times to year because
Okay.
there I have my grandparents. So yeah, the city is called Monteria, and it's a very great city. It's so warm, so sunny. Also, is so nice. But yeah, I have lived in Bogota here for all my life, 23 years.
So and Bogota is more in the mountains, right? Higher elevation.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right. We have like we're right now in like 2015, like no, I mean 2000 like 500 like meters above like the sea level. Yeah, the people which are not like used to like to altitude gets like a really, I don't know, like really tired when they try to walk or to perform like sports activity here in Bogota.
Okay.
But yeah, we're used like to the altitude and these things, and actually it makes like the Bogota weather like more nice for me because it's like
Ah.
kind of more cold, like compared to the other cities. Like it's not cold as you could be like in the United States. So, but it's so nice, fresh.
How cold does it get?
Well, like the average like weather could be like 12 Celsius degrees. So in Fahrenheit, so it could be like 53 Fahrenheit.
That's it? That's how cold it
Yeah,
gets? That's not
yeah,
bad.
that's the cold.
It's like
Uh,
42 right outside here today. I just was walking there.
yeah,
Man,
awesome. For
you got
Colombia,
it good.
that's cold.
You got
That's
it
nice
good.
weather.
So what's the general vibe of Bogota?
Well, as I told you, like the Bogota weather, well, is so nice. It's like kind of cold, but it's usually like rainy, like cloudy, and this like makes like the people to be in like a very like neutral mood. Like we
Okay.
don't usually, well, me, I am like a different case because my family is from the northern coast of the country. The people from the regions of Colombia are like more happier than the people which are from Bogota for real, because I don't know, it could be like the weather, maybe the sun, maybe the sea. But yeah, it's like a common thing that the people from Bogota are not like very like sociable. Like it's not common that we speak like to strangers. Like that, yeah, and that's a fact. I mean, yeah, it's not common, and we are not like very sociable. Well, I am, but yeah,
Because you're from the
it's
coast, or because your
yeah,
family's from the coast,
yeah, sure,
where everybody
but
else is happier.
uh,
So okay, so what are
yeah,
the people like in Colombia?
yes. So most probably if you go to like to any like the coastal part, like the northern part or like the southern part of the country, yeah, the people are like very kindly, like very we always like, even in Bogota, we like is foreigners, travelers, we love them. So we always try to help you, like to try to help any traveler if you ask for, because like it's too common like to see people here in Bogota, like you could see like Germans or Americans, all the people, and they usually get lost on the public like system, transportation system, because it's
Yeah.
not like it's like kind of hard like to take, and yeah, it's too common that you can help them. But unfortunately, like yeah, it could in the night could be like a little bit dangerous, like a little bit
Okay.
insecure, and that's maybe why we don't usually ask for help to each other. But
Okay.
yeah, so all in all, like people are really kindly, like we love family, like that's like the common thing that we have in Colombia. For us, like family like is the most important thing. As you can see, I am 23 years old and I still live with my parents. Well, that's really normal. You could like live with your parents until like you're 30 years old, I guess.
Okay.
So yeah, the family for us is like the most important thing.
Okay. Besides family, like outside family, what other interests do people have generally?
Uh, well, it depends like on the age that you could be, because right now, like my age group, like from 20 and 30, we love to party, we love to dance. The Colombians were really, really good dancing. If you've played like any song, surely we could have a dance for this song. So yeah, but in all, I mean like I want to say like all the Colombians, we love like the stability and the like happiness.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a very like happy country. We love each other, but so yeah, even if we have like some differences, we love each other. So yeah, the Colombians, we're really happy, and we're like carrying the party to any place. The party, the good mood. Like
Do you
if you
find
ask
that's
me,
that's
yeah,
similar throughout Latin culture of like enjoying the moment, enjoying people, having a good time? Would you say that's part of Latin culture generally?
like like could you make me like an example or something?
Like so you said partying, having a good
Yeah.
time, family, enjoying each other. Do you think that's similar to other Latin countries and culture?
Well, it could be like I think that's like a common thing in like all Latin America, in
Yeah.
all South America, even
Yeah.
like in parts of Europe. In Italy, we're like so similar to like so similar and so common interests and things with the Italians, with the Spanish, because that's like the heritage that they teach us, and we the Hispanic culture. I mean, the Spanish culture is so like so strong here,
Yeah.
because yeah, that's like a
It's like
legacy. What that?
the history of the
Mhm.
culture.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
if, even the languages, the cultures that the Spanish like left us, it becomes like culture that we still have, and yeah, culture that we improve it and try to like to move it into a very like the country cultures, and that's why we have like too much dances, clothes, typical clothings, and celebrations. Most of it came from the like from the Spanish culture.
Hmm. That's interesting. What's something about Bogota or Colombia that most outsiders wouldn't know?
Okay, well, there's a big myth, and probably you know that, is the Pablo Escobar thing.
Oh,
And unfortunately, well, that's a shame that we have. Uh, yeah, that happens like 40 years old. It's been like 4 years since that happened, but I mean, most people is still thinking that we live like in the middle of the jungle with a lot of guerrillas. No, that's no more. So even if this with this fake image, there is a lot of tourists that probably know Colombia for this unfortunately fact. So in order like to change their mind,
mhm.
I really recommend them like I don't know, like we don't just have like this horrible past. We have like more than that, like a country which has such a great landscapes. Like I think it's the second country with more animal biodiversity in the world,
Wow.
for star reserves. So yeah, in the nature, well, it's so nice. You can like it, most of it, like if you search it like in Google, like Colombian landscapes, surely you could find like tons of beautiful landscape that you should come like to visit us any day that you want. And yeah, it's great.
That hits a similar that hits home with me coming from Chicago. A lot of people from outside of Chicago think first about violence and gangsters and Al Capone, and there are crime tours in the city that tourists take. So yeah, I get what you're saying there. There's so much more to a place than just that. Yeah, it's beautiful. I'm on Google Images right now.
And what do you think? It seems great now.
Yeah, of course it does.
It's like
Uh,
every picture, every different picture has a different landscape on it. Is
yeah,
because there's in the country there's a vast biodiversity in the nature fact. So yeah, it's great.
it's so green.
Yeah, it's so green. Also, it has a lot of mountains because yeah, traveling here like from for the road, like if you go to any road trip, it probably could take much more longer than you are expected because yeah, we have a very like mountain landscape and mountain like geography. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's so green as you can see.